Hi everybody, this is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders Daily Video. Hope you're having a great day today, and hopefully the markets are treating you somewhat well here. We've had quite a bit of news coming out, and we'll take a look at that just briefly here. But we talked about the fact that the Aussie dollar was coming out with its employment numbers last night, and you can see what happened here. The market just did not like what they saw with those employment numbers, and so they came out. Let's see, employment change came in at a negative 27,000, where it was forecasted to be basically flat at a 0.2 thousand. Unemployment rate went up a little bit as the forecast, so that was not a big deal. And then, of course, we saw these big movements. And when we're taking a trade, or when we're looking to trade based off of news, we've got to take into consideration the fact that there could be some potentially big movements. And so here on the 30-minute chart that we're looking at, you know, if we go from just right here to where we're at, you know, it's 160 pips that we've moved, and really haven't seen any type of a retracement, any type of a pullback as of yet. Now that may happen. We may develop some support. As we go out and look at the daily charts, we can see a little bit of a concern here that it is taking out our upper trend line. So this could get pretty choppy over the next little while. And we are seeing signs of some bearish movements. Now, that can change quickly, and we want to be prepared for that. The other one that we want to look at today is the U.S. Japanese yen. The yen had some interest rate news come out, and you can see on the 30-minute chart, got a little bit choppy, which obviously if you're having your stop set or target set, you may have gotten filled on a quick move like that. But just be aware of the times when that news is coming out. Now today, let's see, we had unemployment claims for the U.S. came in a little bit better than the forecast, 350,000 versus 376,000. We're looking not a whole lot. China, we've got quite a few things coming out this evening, GDP. And then tomorrow we have the PPI numbers coming out, consumer sentiment for the U.S. So be aware of those. Now, as we look at trading the simple trading method, one time frame that gets ignored a lot is this 4-hour chart. And the reason why I'm bringing up the 4-hour chart is because what happens is as people start to trade using the simple trading method rules, if they're using it on a 1-minute or 5-minute or even a 15-minute chart, sometimes that becomes pretty difficult to manage because of how quickly things move. What we're looking at is a 4-hour chart here that allows us to take something like a moving average and be able to define the times a little bit clearer when an entry might be appropriate. So, for example, we know that the first thing that we look at when we're taking a trade using the simple trading method is defining the trend, and so this is going to be easily looked at when we see the direction that it's going. And then we look for some type of a pullback up towards some resistance, and then we look to get in as it goes below the lowest low of the last three, in anticipation that that movement below the lowest low of the last three, or above the highest high in the last three, if we're looking at an uptrend, is enough confirmation that we should get into that trade, that it should continue to move in the direction of that overall trend. Now, because each candle's 4 hours in time, now we have the ability to look at it, make sure that we're comfortable with the decision, and then take the trade without having to feel rushed like we do when we do a 1-hour chart. So remember the trend, support, resistance, highest high or lowest low of the last three, And doing it on these longer term charts can oftentimes give us the confidence that we need when we're looking at trading. Here's the Aussie dollar. And you can see that right now the trend is changing. So if we were looking to make a trade on this, we'd simply be waiting for the market to pull back up a little bit towards a resistance, and then looking for the lowest low of the last 3 to tell us that that trend is confirmed and is moving down. So practice with that. Take the opportunity to look at the 4-hour charts and see if they might work for you. And with that, we will wrap it up for today. If you have questions, let us know. But if not, we'll be back tomorrow to kind of take a look and wrap up the week and see if we can see anything for this upcoming week. So until then, have a fantastic trading day, and we'll talk to you soon.